partner.
So I'll come and climb up so high, reaching for a bite, yeah. Because forbidden fruit is the sweetest kind.
Lord bless that mess. I need to take all of that stuff back to my parents' house. Hello, good morning. It is me, Edyn, and I'm having a iced matcha latte. This is the mushroom matcha from Four Sigmatic, which I freaking love. Oh, so good. I remember I actually worked at Starbucks when they first released matcha. I had never heard of it until they're like, we have this new drink, the matcha latte. And I remember hating matcha when I first had it, but now I'm obsessed with it. I mean, I have been, but super obsessed. Anyway, my morning has been putting together IKEA furniture, which I did not film because no one wants to see me with a dumbbell in one hand, self-pity in the other hand, trying to put together IKEA furniture. But just in case you were wondering, a dumbbell is a sufficient like replacement for a hammer if you can't find one. It breaks the plywood just a little bit, but don't put so much gusto into it. The only thing that got me through was listening to my audiobook. You guys know I love audiobooks. I love to like empower myself, boost my brain, become a smarty pants. So I've been listening to Health at Every Size by Dr. Linda Bacon. I've talked about it in lots of videos before, but I just needed a refresher. And I feel like I comprehend things a little bit different when I hear them versus when I'm reading them. Because when I'm reading, I tend to get a little bit sidetracked. So Audible, you guys, if you don't know, is like the planet's largest audiobook library. They have some of my favorite books at the moment, like Girl Wash Your Face by Rachel Hollis and Landwell by Jess Baker, which I absolutely love Jess. They have titles for everyone available. If you are a Prime member, you can get Audible for $4.95 a month for your first 3 months. So that's your first 3 months for the price of 1 month. Yes, if you're a Prime member, $4.95 for your first 3 months. So click the link down below so that you can sign up during all the Prime deals. The last day for this deal is July 31st, and you don't want to miss it. Audible is a definite like godsend for me. And you can go to audible.com/Edyn or text Edyn to 500-500, and that's EDYN. So audible.com/Edyn, EDYN, or Edyn, EDYN, to 500-500. So I love Audible. You guys know I've partnered with Audible a ton over the years, and I'm always super thankful to partner with them, especially since it's a service that I use all of the time. I'm gonna listen to Crushing It next because I have the book Crush It. I read that years ago as a recommendation from It's Judy's Time. Well, it's Judy's life now. She vlogs mostly, right? And now they have Crushing It, which is the updated version, which goes more into like social media for business. I love business books. I love self-development books, and I love a little bit of entertainment here and there too. But again, my link is audible.com/Edyn, EDYN, or you can text Edyn to 500-500 to cash in on that freaking Prime deal. It's amazing. Don't forget, the Prime deal ends July 31st. So your first 3 months for $4.95, which is 3 months for the price of 1. Then it goes to the regular price after the first 3 months, and you get like a credit every month. You get a big discount on the books that you read. So like when you look at Audible, that's not what you actually pay when you're a member for the books. You get a discount on top of your credit. Also, if you buy a book and you don't really love it, you have a few days to return it. So if you're listening to it and the flow's not right or it's not what you expected, you can swap it for another book at no cost, which is amazing. I've done that sometimes when the narrator's like boring. Just lounging on the couch having some Live Love Pop. I was feeling a little bit faint, so I came to sit down. I haven't eaten all day. I've just been putting together furniture and editing, and I posted a video today. So like when I'm focused and in the zone, I just ignore my stomach. So now I'm just eating this salt and vinegar popcorn, just a little. I'm staring at my neighbor, looking for her keys in that bottomless bag. We've all been there, girl. I know I'm there at least once a day. That's the problem with big purses, you know? You can never find your lip gloss or your keys inside of them. But anyway, I'm getting ready to walk over to Anthropologie because I need matches for my candles. And they have those cute like bougie matches. Not that I need those, but it's honestly the closest place that I can think that has a fire starter where I don't have to like drive to get one of like the candle things. I'll get a candle thing eventually. I just need matches for right now. And I need a new Bible. So I might go over to Altered State too to see if they have any Bibles. Popcorn. It's the best. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Oh, it's also kind of hot and I regret my decision.
Fire up all the lights. I'm going out alone tonight. How does that make you feel? Gonna catch everybody's eye, 'cause I'm serving looks tonight. I'm on one for real, 'cause I spent way too many nights wondering where you've ended up. We've had way too many fights over the phone when you're outside.
I found the matches and they're in clearance, so even better. I feel so silly wearing a dress with tennis shoes. Got all my real shoes at my parents' house. I have to go up there today.
Don't you even try to hit me up tonight. No, I'm not picking up. I hope you get your feelings hurt when you get what you deserve. Yeah, I've really had enough. 'Cause you spent way too many days sleeping way too late in bed. I'm done with hearing your excuse.
It's 3:51, so I'd say it's about time that I eat some food, and I thought I'd do like a taste test lunch. So I was at Target and you guys saw that I found those Gardien skillet meals, so I picked up 2 of them. So I got this one, which is the chicken Florentino, and I also got the rigatoni and sausage because Gardien doesn't have sausage, so they made sausage for this, so maybe it's interesting. They had a couple of other types. I can't remember exactly what they were. They were sold out when I went back because I decided I wanted to do more than one because it would make the video fun. So I got these 2. So I'm going to put them, I guess, just in a skillet and cook them up. Let's see what the instructions say. Defrost sauce pack in a large bowl of hot water for 5.5 to 6.5 minutes in a 10-inch nonstick skillet. Over high heat, add 1 tablespoon of oil and empty frozen contents of bag into skillet. Cook covered with fitted lid for 5 minutes, stirring occasionally to avoid burning. Reduce to medium heat, add sauce to the skillet. Cook for another 2 to 3 minutes, stirring occasionally. So I actually just moved in, so I don't have any oil. So I'm just gonna use water and let's go to the kitchen. So this is what the inside of the bag looks like. So some frozen broccoli, some frozen chicken, some cute looking pasta. I don't know what kind of pasta that is. And then same over here, rigatoni, sausage, and peppers. And then I'll show you the sauce packets. These are the sauces, so I'm gonna put those into hot water to get defrosting and get these babies into the pan. These guys are defrosting in the sink. Still matcha sipping. I'm going to show you guys what I got from Anthropologie and Altered State in my next video, and there might be a giveaway, so make sure you're present. Oh, get away from my oil like that. I don't know why I would do that. So this is the sausage one pre-sauce. This is our Florentino pre-sauce. This is what they look like. There's our Florentino and our rigatoni with sausage. They look pretty nice for a frozen meal, right? I did put the full bag into each one of these bowls so you can see how much it makes. There's 2 servings per container. This one's 310 calories, the Florentino, and then the rigatoni is 270 calories for half of the bag, and I think that's fair. I think that's a good serving. It is pretty generous looking. So just like ease of cooking, super duper easy to cook. The sausage one I felt like came together a little bit easier. The sauce just kind of melted with everything pretty quickly. But the Florentino, it took quite a while for the sauce to come together, a little bit longer than the package instructions, and it looked suspect. So when I was cooking it, I kept thinking, oh, this is not gonna come together ever, because it kind of just looked curdled for a while. And then when I looked at the box, it looks like this is like a soy-based sauce. So I think because it has so much lemon and it does have vinegar in it as well, that the lemon and vinegar made the soy milk curdle, but once it's heated, it does come together, so it looks nice. It's more of like a light pasta sauce on it. It's not like an Alfredo, which is from the bag what you would think it would be, but it looks fine. It does have spinach in it. I think I forgot to mention that when we peeked into the bags, because the spinach was at the very bottom. But let's go ahead and do a taste test. I'm gonna do the rigatoni first so we can see how it tastes. So when I stab the noodles, they don't break apart, which is good. Hopefully that means they're not overcooked. I felt like it looked really nice in the bag, didn't it? They're expensive though. They're $7.99, I believe, per bag, which if you think of it as 2 meals, you know, a meal for each person, they're $8 to $4 per meal for each person, and then do like a nice thing of broccoli on the side, you have like a $5 meal between, you know, 2 people. So I guess it's not so bad if you break it down like that, but like just shell shock compared to looking at other like non-vegan pasta products, you're like, oh, that's kind of expensive, because what are the other ones? I don't know, they're like $4 or $5. So the sauce could use a little bit of extra seasoning. It's no like homemade sauce. It does taste like, you know, a canned pasta sauce would taste. I'm just getting a pepper. Yeah, so that's like what you would expect from a frozen meal. But Gardien's never made sausage before, and this sausage is something special. The Italian spices that are in here are phenomenal, and it has a little bit of spice to it. Not crazy, but a little bit. If they sold that sausage on its own, holy crap. All right, cool. Let's move on to this guy. I'm gonna wash off my fork and take a drink of my matcha. Let's get, I'm just gonna get a piece of broccoli first because, you know, I have a fetish. So, this is the thing. The broccoli is super overcooked. And I mean, I know frozen broccoli isn't like fresh broccoli, but if you like lightly cook frozen broccoli, you still can get like a little bit of firmness in it. But when you have to cook it after it's been frozen, to defrost it for like 5 or 6 minutes, and then for another 5 or 6 minutes for the sauce to come together, another piece of broccoli. It's just a little bit too soft for my liking. But let's taste like what people really care about, the noodles and the chicken. So I'm assuming this is like the Gardien standard chicken strips. The pasta stayed good on both of these. It's not overly soggy. The flavor in this sauce is just a bit lacking. It's very, very light. You get a little bit of creaminess. But mostly you just get like a hint, like a back palette of citrus. It smells like something I've smelled before, like another non-vegan meal. Okay, with a bigger bite, you do get some more sauce. And it's good, it's just a little bit light. So like if you wanted to add a little bit of nutritional yeast, maybe a little bit more garlic powder, maybe even like a little bit of, I don't know, something. It's good. It's not bad. It reminds me of Olive Garden. Like, that's kind of the taste you get. Which Olive Garden isn't bad. It's just Olive Garden, you know? So, and the rigatoni is way better than the Florentine. They have like a taco one and some other kind. If you guys want to see a full taste test of all of them, let me know. And then once they're all in stock, I'll grab them all. Maybe I'll do it with a friend and we'll taste like all of them. But yeah, the rigatoni is probably my favorite. It tastes pretty yummy. It could use a little bit of nutritional yeast on top too, but that's just personal preference. The peppers in here are a little bit soggy too, but what do you expect in a frozen meal? This one's good. Overall, I'm just really excited that the option exists, you know? 5 years ago, when I went vegan, there weren't as many options, and I know people that have been vegan even longer, you know, they were like none when they, you know, first went vegan. So it's nice that these convenience foods exist for if you're in a pinch, you're super lazy, you just don't want to cook. It's nice that they're here and that they taste decent. They're not terrible, like, oh, I never buy them again, but they're frozen foods, you know? Frozen foods aren't like, they're not like going to a restaurant and getting this like decadent meal, right? So yeah, I think you should try them. I mean, I don't think they're like cost effective, especially for families. If you have like a big family of 4 or something, you could remake this for less. If you have a big family, you can just make it, like recreate it for way less money, because look, peppers cost nothing, pasta costs nothing, sauce costs nothing. The sausage costs a bit, but the only cost is really the sausage, because the box of pasta is 99 cents, a jar of sauce is $1 something, you know, so you could create it for a lot less. But for the college students, for the lazies, for those that don't want to cook, you know, these exist and they're pretty decent. I wouldn't say that they're bad at all. They're decent. The pasta's not soggy, overcooked. I know I've said some of this stuff, so I'll cut it out, but yeah, Gardien skillet meals. That's my thought, my taste test. Let me know if you want the bigger taste test. I just finished doing dishes. I have this new thing that I'm trying to do. So I went and took out the trash, and then I came back upstairs and I was gonna leave for my parents' house, but instead I looked at the dishes and I was like, okay, I'll do those when I get back. But instead of doing them when I get back, I was just like, no, I'm just gonna do it now. So I load everything into the dishwasher, clean it up, so that I have less to do later. I've been trying to work on not like putting things off. Like if I see something and I'm like, I'll pick that up later. I did the same thing with my bed. My bed wasn't made. And I was like, I should just make the damn bed. So I just made the damn bed. So trying to do things. I read, well actually I listened to like a snippet of a book on Audible called The 5-Second Rule. And this is not part of my sponsorship obviously, but it was like, you have 5 seconds before your brain throws away the idea. So if you have a thought, if you do it within the first 5 seconds, like if you hear your alarm go off, you count down 5, 4. If you get up in those 5 seconds, you're just up. But once the 5 second passes, you're gonna like hit the snooze button. So I've been trying to practice this whole 5-second rule jazz. I'm just at Kayla's school waiting to pick her up from rehearsal because she did the summer musical for Hairspray. And I got some coconut water. So good. I need to practice looking down into the camera since I have a new camera and it's over to the side and I can't be looking to the side all the time. But I only look up because this camera never focuses on my freaking face. So I have to look up to make sure that it's actually like in focus. But yeah, anyways. I have 5 minutes until she's out. See, look, I'm not focused again. I'm standing outside of my apartment and currently Nicole has no idea that we're moving. So she's sniffing like crazy right now. She's been at her grandparents' house while I unpack. So I told her that we were going for a ride to Target and we'll see how she reacts to all of her new things. Okay, she's getting ready to come out of her travel bag so that she can see her new apartment. What do you think? Oh my goodness. Oh, is that Nicole's? Smells like mommy. What do you think? How do you like it? Look, you got a new bed. Look, that's for you. Get in there. Look, get in. Here, look. There you go. Oh, wow. That's a bed. That's a big bed for a little girl. Okay, this is home. You good with that? Okay. You like it? You happy? Okay, that sounds good. That sounds good to mommy. Oh, you like your new cuddle cup? Is that comfy? Come on, you can get out. You can get out of your cuddle cup if you want to. Oh, you don't want to? You love it? What about the couch? There's a couch for you too. Oh, you gonna stay in your cuddle cup? Okay. Is that your toy basket? I think she approves, guys. Yep, right at home. Say bye, everybody. Who's gonna close out the vlog today? Who's gonna close out the vlog? I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time.
Hi you guys, it's Randy Bomb. Please remember to keep an open mind, keep an open heart, practice unconditional compassion, but don't take shit from nobody. I love you endlessly, and I hope you love yourself even more. Bye you guys.